Jiang Huang, spelled as Y-I-J-I-A-N-G, last name Huang, and the last name is spelled as H-U-A-N-G. Today I want to introduce you to the Buddhist Center of Dallas. It's a temple I visited for this project. The Buddhist Center of Dallas is located in 8484 South Road, Dallas, Texas. It's very close to our campus in the Richland College. Just drive down the Westland Road and make a left on the TI Boulevard, and go after you pass 635. Keep straight, and you will enter Salty Road. It will be on your right hand side. This place is pretty easy to find because it's a really iconic building, and with the green and red, the white building with the red and green roof, and also on the side you can see with a stone artistic sculpture depicting the religious symbol. When I first drive in there was a sign saying the welcome to the Buddhist Center of Dallas. This place have a very beautiful garden outside, so even if you're not a believer or have any religious interest about Buddhism, this place is a very nice place to visit, to hang out, because they have a very beautiful design, water and flower center. And also, I will tell you later about in the inclusive part. It has every Sunday I have a food market. About the religious tradition, I find this place very interesting because most of the Western religion strongly emphasize the separation of the church and state. The government and the religious part, the secular life and the religious life is separated. But with the Thailand Buddhism tradition, this is very different. The sculpture of the king of Thailand is being worshipped in the temple as part of with all the other God and Buddhism in the temple, and people worship, people bring good incense and bring offering to him. And I remember reading the news, I think it was half a year ago, when the king of Thailand passed away, and people cry because people just love their king so much. And this is also part of the religion tradition with this church. People worship Buddha and people also love their king. So although this place is called the Buddhist Center of Dallas, it also resembles lots of strong emphasis of the Southeast Asia culture, just like the Thailand, Laos, and Myanmar. This is a picture in the front entrance. It's a picture I took, showing the same building in the first picture. You can see the stone sculpture and also the brass sculpture of an animal, which I think is a lion that shows some like a protector of the place. In the garden, there's also a lot of other beautiful sculpture, like this one, a beautifully sculpted stone Buddha with a lot of floral design around it. And this place did a really great job of assembling of the Buddhism and gardening, which makes this place very appealing and attracting. For this one, actually, my first thought is this is very similar to what I see in the Indian religion of the Hinduism, which people worship elephant as their god, and I can see some resemblance of the Thailand Buddhism and the Hinduism in India with their style of sculpture and the animal and the materials they use, because they're located very closely together. And I'm pretty sure back then there was a lot of cultural exchange between Thailand, Vietnam, and India area. This picture is much more modernized, with a lot of small Buddhas sitting in a floor design and with chair for people to rest around it. This place did a great job assembling a lot of the modern horticulture techniques and gardening into the Buddha temple, which make it appealing and attracting to both the older and new generation. And also this was a stage and deck they use for the festival of the Sangkarang festival, which is the tradition of in Thailand. And during the festival, there will be much more people gathering here, sharing their culture and food. This is the picture I found online, which actually depicting the event when it happened. Basically lots of people sharing good food and a good time together. This is a picture I took inside the temple, which is during the chanting and meditation hour. Every day there's some morning chanting at 8 a.m. and evening chanting and mediation at 6 p.m. Everyone is welcome to join. The leader, the teacher, the monk will be sitting in front, start leading the mediation process. During the mediation, there was background music playing about probably their religious text. They speak in the language which I don't understand, which I believe is the Asian language in the Indian area. Also, all their texts is in the same language. Although there's an English translation that help new people, beginner, to learn more about the texture. But if you want to truly study it, I guess you have to study the language. Also, you can see on the right side of this temple, there's also a picture of the king. So in the Buddhist temple, the secular and religious life is mixed together. People worship Buddha and the king at the same time. If I want to describe the inclusiveness of this place, I would say it's very inclusive because there's an open door policy, and actually they have a visitor hour from Monday to Saturday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. They welcome all visitors, and they'll have people show you the tour. Although I went there at 6 p.m., which I didn't experience a tour, but I was lucky, so I can actually see their mediation and chanting process. And also, if you go there on Sunday, there will be a food market, which I read on internet on Yelp says it's the most authentic Thai food you can find in Dallas area. So I would definitely recommend anyone who's interested to learn more about Thailand culture and Southeast Asian Buddhism, go visit this place at Sunday to check it out. Here's the brochure I found in this place, basically depicting the the pictures they have in the temple and the religious story we also learned this in class. Basically, it says the Prince Satihaya went into the garden and found the 4 visions of the life, aging, sickness, and death. And also, I have a brief introduction of the story. And also, just like in the Judeo-Christian culture, there's a lot of significant events like the miracle of Jesus, or the miracle of the Moses leading people outside of Egypt. Same with the Buddhism. There's a lot of story about the important religious event, and there's a lot of artwork depicting it. So to sum up, the Buddhist Center of Dallas is a very interesting place to see, not only for its religious prospect, but for the incorporation between religious life, Southeast Asia culture, and the secular life of the secular culture of Thailand. And if you're not interested in the religion, also if they have good food, and they have a pretty open door policy to everyone. And if you're interested to learn more to have people lead you in the mediation process, they'll have people teach you about that. And also they have a good religious source to help you learn more about Buddhism. If in the future I have a chance, I will definitely visit during a visit hour to learn more about this place, and I think it's a very interesting place. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.